So it's been like 2 months since we last did a commentary, just because a lot of stuff was happening. But we're back, and we're gonna do the second half of season 1. One thing that I also wanted to go over, because did you ever look at did I ever show you like the in-character Twitter accounts?
Yeah.
Okay, yeah, because I just wanted to like talk about these because they're very fun. And I had a lot of fun doing it. And specifically, I wanted to, if I scroll down, there was a part where I literally had David like live tweet the journey to getting to Aunt Betsy's. And
right, I remember that.
Yeah, because in the book it's like a whole ordeal of David getting to Aunt Betsy's. It was hard to like translate over to like a vlog without like actually like going on a road trip ourselves. We would have in order to film that. So I just kind of had David live tweet it. And yeah, so like in the book, David gets mugged while he's traveling, and it's like, can this guy catch a break? It's ridiculous. So that was just like a fun thing to do during the. I had to do an homage to the donkeys in the book because Aunt Betsy has like a bunch of donkeys in her front yard in the book, and I just needed to mention donkeys at some point. This episode is episode 29, and let's go. We are in a new place. We're in this room.
Here I am, the home of Miss Betsy Trotwood. Getting here was
so we left off with
kind of wild.
But
I live tweeted about it, so you can check that out if you want.
Yeah,
I got here last
David
night and there was
Tommy
a bed made
goodbye.
for me, but we haven't really talked after that. I'm not sure what she's thinking. I feel like maybe she's thinking that.
Yay!
Why did that like scare me a bit?
Well, I mean, it kind of frightens David too.
You made yourself at home.
But I haven't.
So the thing that's
anything,
intimidating about working
Call
with
me Aunt
real
Betsy,
grown-ups,
man, makes me feel ancient. So you had a bit
it's
of
somewhat intimidating because,
yes, Aunt Betsy.
I always get worried that it's
gonna
just seem like I'm an amateur at everything.
Whatever possessed that girl
and then
to
for
marry
this, I
again.
had to include,
comprehend.
first of all, two people who were old enough to be David's parents, and then two people who were old enough to be like David's great aunt.
Honestly, did she have any
And
concern
that
for your
scared
safety?
me.
What was she
But they were
thinking?
both so nice.
Yeah, they were very nice people.
I apologize.
I see how that could be scary, but definitely with the
Thank you,
cast we had, that was not a concern at all.
No, they were both great.
What shall I do?
Yeah.
I'm sorry?
The relationship
You're
between
David's son
David
after
and
all. What should
Aunt
I do with
Betsy
you?
in the book is like maybe the best part of the book for me.
I don't know.
I just love
for now,
like it's
I'll
not
let
you wouldn't
you
even
rest.
necessarily call it like a found family because like they're technically already family. But just like David like finding I mean, we say it in the show. He's like finding a home.
That's my Aunt Betsy.
Right.
And he's go take a nap.
I think I'll go to bed now, actually.
Yes, that is just my constant state right there.
Bye.
All right. Next one. We meet the
kite episode.
The other adults in the house.
I'm still here for the time being.
So the thing about
things are
the Fanny character
a bit weird with Aunt Betsy.
I just made a dumb
I'm not
joke
sure
with
what
her
she thinks of me.
In the book, the character's name, he's a guy, and his name is Mr. Richard Babley.
No.
And David calls him Mr. Dick.
To take you.
And so I just made
That's a young
just made a
man who
joke
looks like he's never
by changing
flown a
her
kite
name
before.
to
and I was right.
Fanny. That was creepy and silly.
Oh yeah, I was just
I
making
don't think
a quick
I ever
video.
knew that.
Yeah, that was
That's so
that was
sweet.
well because I was like, should I make it like a female version
I
of
haven't told
Richard
them about who you
somehow?
are yet.
And I couldn't think of anything good, and then I was just like, you know what?
Is my
Whatever.
Aunt Betsy's
It
roommate?
worked out.
I'm not sure what the right word to use.
Roommate,
clever.
companion, confidant, whatever you like to call it.
Just
Francis
roommates.
Babley. You
Nothing
can call
more.
me Fanny.
Best friends.
Yes,
why?
and they were roommates.
It's a nickname for
And
Francis.
they were roommates.
Did you not know that?
Yeah.
I mean, I did, but it's a bit outdated.
Oh, there's a typo in the
I'm an
captions.
old-fashioned
Uh-oh.
lady.
I'm gonna change that.
So,
Better
What were you
scrap
telling
the
your
whole
friends?
episode.
Yeah, we gotta redo the whole show.
I was
I
talking
love doing
about how
scenes
I'm
with
not
Fanny,
sure
though.
how
They always felt
Betsy
very
feels
cute.
about me.
Yeah.
Very.
Well,
Oh, she loves you already.
what I like about
You're
Mr.
David's
Dick and
boy.
Betsy
How
in the
could
book
she not?
is like
Did you know my
you
dad?
don't know what their deal is in
No,
the book
but she's
either.
talked about it.
Like there's
See,
there's the
David's
implication of like
Your
are
grandmother
they like
was her big
lovers? Like
sister.
why does he live there?
And she
Um,
doted on that
And I was
boy.
just like, you know what, we're gonna just do
She
that
was
here too.
heartbroken when he passed. That's when I moved in, you know. She needed the company.
Do you know why she was never close
Yeah,
with my mom?
this kind of
Can't
backstory
say I do.
of Aunt Betsy like
Maybe it hurt too much to know
really
her. I don't know.
loving David's
Betsy's
father,
had a
her
hard
nephew.
life.
I
is
heard
not
some stuff,
super
but I
in
really
the
don't
book,
know
but
that
it's
much
kind
about
of
her.
implied that
I'm sure
like
she'll
she
tell you.
must have really
Trust me.
cared about David
Nah.
Senior for
What's your
like
favorite color?
part that's like
Red.
and that's like the
Why?
reason she even takes
For the
David
kind, of
Jr. in the
course.
first place. Is
Started
because,
making
like,
it this morning.
You're talking about Aunt Betsy
Yeah.
or the Richard character?
Aunt Betsy.
Okay.
I guess I'm gonna go learn how to fly a kite.
Yeah, there's this thing with kites in the
See you
book
guys.
too.
Ooh, the
Oh, this- oh, man.
confrontation episode.
Let's go. This one was fun to film.
It was.
You kind of had to do it in one take, right?
Mr. Murdstone, I presume.
I am.
Yeah, I think we did do it in one.
Excuse my saying, sir.
It took-
I think
well,
it'd be best
I mean,
for
it
you
took
to
us multiple
foreshadow.
takes to
Well, yeah,
get
no, but we had to do it in like one
Yeah,
shot.
one
to
go.
begin with. Because it wouldn't really make
How
sense for
interesting.
it not to.
She says child,
Right.
and you assume she's
This is
speaking of the
mostly
mother.
like straightforward from the book, like the stuff of
Well, perhaps you're right.
Aunt
it
Betsy
would've
saying
been
you should
better
leave
if we
you
never
should have left
married
the child
after all.
alone, and
But we
Ed
did.
assuming that Aunt Betsy means Clara Copperfield when she
Let
says
me
the
ask you,
child, which kind of
how did
relates
you
a lot to
find
his
the
opinion
young
of her
David
and
posts
what he
videos on the
what he
internet.
thought about
He's
her.
not subtle about where he was going.
Very.
Yeah, it's horrible.
I'd like to
and
speak
the
to
thing about Dickens
I'm
is
not
like
sure you should.
there's some dark stuff that happens in
Just try.
like basically
David is a
every
moody and
Dickens
stubborn
book
boy
has
with
like
crazy
a
ideas. His running
child
away
being
was proof of
taken
that.
like being taken advantage of by an
Fanny,
adult,
please. Let Mr.
and
Murdstone
like
say his piece.
being
I have done my
hurt
best
when the
to
person should be
correct
protecting them.
his vices. He's a problem child.
Well,
Let
you
me
can't say
handle
he
him.
didn't have a theme.
Yeah,
Let me ask you a question, Mr. Murdstone. Would you be handling
Love
him
the
this way if
drama
he
of
was your
the
own
scene,
son?
though.
If he was my own
Yeah. I love
son,
the
Miss
sass
Trotwood
from
would
Aunt
not be
Betsy
like
and
this
Fanny.
In the first place.
Yeah,
I'm
it's
trying
great.
to fix the mistakes Clara made in raising him.
and like
Here's the
this is
question.
100% like
What are you going
Aunt
to
Betsy
do with the money saved?
decides
for
here and then like
education?
I am gonna
I
take
won't
care of
run
this
with
kid
it.
forever. Like
If it is earned.
she has like
It all goes
difficulty
to
with
you?
like expressing
Doesn't
emotions a
any
lot
of
of
it
the
go to the
time.
boy now that
But-
she's gone?
No.
She does it more
Nothing.
in action and like
Clara and I decided that.
just kind of
Foolish girl.
doing
Miss
things
Trotwood,
unconditionally.
I have come to pick David up and deal with him as I think proper. If
Everyone
you
learns
let him
something
go,
when they
I am
meet
placing
David.
full
Timothy did a great
responsibility
like we
for
had
him
this
on
one
you.
episode of Ed and
Is
he
he
did a
ready
great
to
job
go?
of making him just scary.
Well, David, are you?
Oh, this moment scares me too. Where
Which is-
like Ed realizes that David's filming it.
My God,
And
he
does-
is
and he's
scary.
like,
Fanny, what should we do with the boy?
Which is so odd because he's such like a nice, sweet man in real life.
yeah,
but
no,
he's
he was great.
very
Wonderful
sweet.
idea.
Yeah.
Good day,
Yeah,
Mr.
Ed is just
Murdstone.
terrifying.
I know exactly what kind of life you put this boy and his mother through. And if you come around this home ever again,
Oh, he
I
looks
will
just
be
so mad, it's
contacting
scary.
authorities.
Face, I know his face. I'm
Ugh.
like uncomfy.
And I cut it off there because, like, I imagine David would have cut it off there because Ed even just, like, walking by him there would have made it very
You
uncomfortable.
speak to it.
Right.
Yeah. I have friends I like to tell about what I'm up to. But I don't have to film
What I
inside
like-
the house
oh,
if you don't
God.
want me to.
No, it's
So,
fine.
those two strips of
You know your father loves photography.
Velcro on the wall
Really?
are there
Mom never told me
because
that.
Yeah,
we, like,
she
didn't film
did.
everything in order.
That's
And I
probably
had
why
the
she gave
Velcro
me
up to put
camera.
the, like,
Perhaps she
fabric
thought
up
you
that
never
was there in
on
season
talent.
2.
Uh-huh.
Yeah, maybe.
But then we filmed like stuff that was earlier, and I was
So,
like, I can't
Betsy,
stick it down.
you
So
really
there's
gonna
just
let me
some-
stay here?
Well, if the
That was
alternative
Velcro
was
there.
for you
No
to leave
reason,
with that
doesn't
nasty
matter.
man, then of course you're gonna stay.
I
And I'll
like
help you pay for college, of course.
Oh, no,
Aunt
you don't
Betsy
have
say
to.
like, oh, your
I
father
can
was a
see.
photographer,
What else am I doing
and
with
David
my money?
not knowing that because it's
Besides,
kind
I
of
made some investments
him
lately
realizing like,
that seem
oh, this is like
extremely
another like
What do you mean?
half
Well,
of my
this woman
family
named
that I know
Mariah,
nothing
knew her since she
about.
was young, and she's
Yeah.
looking to get an application
full
off the
circle.
ground.
Yeah.
So I'm assisting her with it. Very clever girl.
Oh,
I'm sure
Mariah.
you'll meet her soon.
But I don't want you to go to too much
the
trouble.
Mariah art.
No trouble at all.
The Mariah
It's
arc
just
was
a new
hard to
adventure
write
for me.
because a lot of it
That's
is like
all.
money scams in the book, and I'm like, I don't
what's
know
your
how the
middle
heck
name?
any of that works. I'm just gonna
it's
wing
trouble.
it.
You didn't do any
I knew that
embezzling
girl
to
was-
I've
prepare
never
yourself to
embezzled
write that
anything,
role.
Brad.
That's what I'll call you. then. See you at dinner,
You can believe it.
I
I
don't
think
know.
it'll
it's
be
hard
nice to
believe.
stay here. Yeah.
I
Trotwood
it's really not explained in
Copperfield.
the book like why she is like I need to
Alright.
call him
Yeah.
Trotwood and not David. But I think it's because like calling him David was too hard for her because there was another guy who was named David who was her nephew and who she loves, and he's gone and it's like hard for her. And also, but like
Hey,
it's
guys.
also good for
I know
David
these
because
past
it's like
couple
helps
weeks
him
have
get
been
a fresh
kind
start.
of wild,
here.
but
At least
I think they're starting to settle down a bit
oh,
now.
it's
Right,
Mariah.
yeah.
Betsy worked things out so I could
Oh,
finish
the
the school year at the
Mariah.
high school here.
Oh man,
I went there for
Vera
the first
is
time yesterday, and
fantastic.
it was pretty nice.
I was
on
so
Betsy's
glad.
She did
son,
great
he's a
as
senior there as
Mariah.
well, and so he took me
Like,
there
hit
and
the
showed me
nail
around and
on
introduced
the
me to
head.
some of the people.
Yeah.
That was really nice of him. It's a little surreal that people are so friendly. I guess that's the advantage of being the new kid, huh?
Oh,
You're at least a
that
little
hairline.
interesting to people.
I wish I owned a comb
Well,
back then.
that was a bit weird.
It's
Forget
okay.
that bit.
David's going through a lot. He's not combing his hair right
come in.
now.
You're Trotwood, correct?
It's the way that she like
Yeah,
moves
that's
as Mariah is
Your
perfect.
aunt was telling me that you are quite tech savvy.
I mean, I make videos.
I haven't even introduced myself. Mariah Heap, pleasure to meet you.
Well, the character in the
my
book
Aunt
is
Betsy was
Uriah.
talking about you. You're making an app, right?
And
Is-
I,
Well, I
What?
can't
Uriah,
speak for the
you
whole
are
operation, but
IAH.
I do work in the financials.
and I was debating for a
May
while
I?
whether to make this character
what?
a girl or to keep
How many
keep
people
it as
would
a
you say
guy.
watch
For the
your
guy, his
videos?
name would have been Ryan.
Not
because-
many, I'm sure.
Well, I made it.
That's
I
right.
said like I
My
don't
boss always
think anyone
says,
has
doesn't
ever
matter how
named
many
Uriah
people you pitch
anymore.
to, as long as you
But then
pitch.
like one of my friends
Now,
was like, I have
have
a
you
friend named
ever
Uriah,
been
and I was like,
completely,
well,
utterly
there's one.
overwhelmed with social media?
I love
yeah, I can't say enough.
Mariah just like
There
going into
are
her
just
Shark Tank
so
pitch.
many apps and
Yeah.
so much time in
She's like,
your
oh,
day.
this
kid
has a
You
YouTube
can
channel.
track it all.
Yeah,
I don't know.
here's my elevator pitch real
Exactly.
fast.
That is
Not
why,
that you
sir,
asked.
I would like to introduce you to Umball. It takes all of the best aspects of
in
your
the book,
favorite
Uriah's
social
whole
media
thing
sites
is,
into
like,
one
constantly
app.
reasserting
No
how
switching
humble
between
he is, but he
tabs.
says it like
Stick
humble.
to one place.
So he's like, I'm
A
just
better
a
time
normal man
online.
and stuff like that. And I wanted to be able to include that phrase
Wow.
in some way. And I also
That
thought it
sounds
was
like a
funny
lot.
because it's
Well, our CEO
I mean,
is a
as-
very talented
as-
man.
David says in a second.
Tumblr,
Yeah,
don't
like
you
it
think?
sounds like too many other app names.
What do you mean?
Yeah,
Like the names.
but hey,
Humble.
if it sounded like
Tumblr?
Tumblr,
Yeah, they
I probably
sounded
would have
like-
been attracted to it. I miss
don't understand.
those classic
Why just does
2012
not get it?
Tumblr
Never mind.
days.
Yeah.
Well, if any of your viewers
'Cause
are
she
interested in the
explains it,
concept,
like,
just go to umball.xyz.
So vague, and then
yeah.
somehow still
Put up
gets
the
all this
link,
money.
right?
That's
Yeah.
what I want to
Yeah,
do.
sure,
be
if
a
I
could
master
do
mind
that.
like Mariah.
.xyz because they couldn't
Mrs.
afford the
Trotwood said
.com.
you were very good with computers.
I mean, maybe compared to her, but I don't really think I know.
And she just
too-
becomes more and more
Okay,
disillusioned, like,
fine.
I guess this guy
Thanks for your
can't help
time,
me at all.
Kid,
Thanks for your
good
time,
luck with
kid.
your vlog.
And then leaves
Yep.
right away.
She's a lot.
So I'm
Very.
starting school
Our
again next
second
week. That should
scary
give me some more
character
stuff to talk
enters.
about.
Yeah.
I'm sorry about that intrusion, but you
Even-
know, Aunt Betsy
even
seems to
from the
like her.
start,
So
David's like,
No,
I
I
don't
guess I'll
know if
try to
I
get
like
to know
her. And David
Yeah,
likes everybody.
I guess. Bye.
Mariah's Twitter is one of my favorite transmedia things because she literally is just always taking BuzzFeed quizzes. And she like loves BuzzFeed, and that just felt like something I needed to do for her. So she's
I've
doing
never
quizzes
seen this
like,
before. That's a good idea.
I got you're a VSCO girl. I'm not sure what this means. She's a millennial
that-
stereotype, and I love her.
Oh yeah, it seems very fitting.
So next episode, the other guy.
Guy.
Agnes, the
Hey
character
everyone,
in the
this
book,
is Asher.
Hi.
is a
Asher
complicated
lives next
character.
door to me with his dad, and like I said last week, he showed me around
And
the
it was
school. And when I
complicated
told
to
him I
adapt
made
that
videos, he said he'd be down to be in them.
Yeah.
Because
I
in the
haven't
book, Agnes
watched any of your
Whitfield,
old
first of
ones.
all, adapting the
I'm really
name was
sorry.
like,
Oh, I mean, it's okay.
I didn't want there to
They're
be two
not really
characters
that
with the last
interesting anyway.
name that ends in field.
Come
So
on,
it's like,
if
you
they
know
weren't
what?
interesting,
Wickens
you'd
kind
have
of sounds
nothing
like
to post.
Dickens. We're just doing that.
Yeah, I guess.
And then
So,
the first
right,
name took
how
a
are you
while to
liking
decide on because
Actually, a lot.
there's just so
I
many
went to the
names that start with
library
A.
yesterday, and it's
I want
huge.
Well,
I was
sorry, that's
considering
not
like
nerdy.
Alec
Dude,
or Alex for
I
a
like the
while, but there's
library
like a
too.
lot of
Like, when I was little, my dad
characters
had
in other
me
web
out
series I've watched
every
named
day.
Alex, and
So
I
you read a
wanted
lot
to
then?
not do that again.
Yeah, pretty much.
I settled on Asher, and then we ended up casting a guy named Ash, and
Why
that
would you
became
ask me that?
confusing.
Oh, I'm sorry.
Yeah,
I didn't.
yeah, I
mean to
feel like
offend you
for
or
a long
anything.
No,
time I
try.
was
I'm
like,
kidding.
I wonder what his name is.
It's-
I've only ever
it's
seen like
probably
people
the
call him
Odyssey.
Ash or Asher.
I'm really into.
What's his
the
real
classics,
name?
No, it's just
like
Ash.
the
It's
Greek and
just
Roman
Ash.
mythology.
Oh man,
Yeah? Is that
I'm
what you
sorry.
wanna
When
do,
we're
like, in
putting
college
this
and
up
stuff?
later, you like
Yeah,
your screen
probably.
is like glitching
No,
out.
that's really cool.
And it's fine,
Is it-
but you just look a little bit
Is it?
robotic.
I mean,
it's fine.
I feel
Yours
like
is
it's
kinda
pretty
doing that
lame.
on
like,
my
what can you
screen.
do
I
with
think
a class?
I
I
think-
have very bad Wi-Fi.
That's fine.
I'm sure there's plenty. Who's your favorite
Yeah,
guy?
So
like-
what I
like in
think
Greek
about
mythology
with
and all that.
Apollo,
David versus
definitely.
Asher and like
What's he
what
the god?
like their
I don't really know
dynamic
much
is
about all this
David is
stuff.
a guy
I like
who,
music.
if anybody
art,
mildly
the
flirts
sun.
with him, he will
and all
immediately
that.
be head over heels for them.
Sounds like a nice
but it's
guy.
never like super
Try. None of the
serious.
gods are nice.
Like he's able to move
That's what
on
makes
pretty
them
quickly, like with
interesting.
Emily
They're
and
just
Jason,
human.
etc. Whereas Asher is the type of guy who
I like that.
basically
Thanks for
never
letting me
likes
rant about
anybody,
Greek
but
gods
once
on your
he
channel,
does
by
like
the way.
someone,
That
it's
is
like
great.
all
I
in.
probably wouldn't have had anything else to talk about
And
otherwise.
so that's the kind of dynamic
Yeah.
here, like the opposite
What's
sort
your-
of thing.
What's your channel called? I'll subscribe.
Well,
just search David Copperfield.
maybe they'll end up together or
Maybe-
something.
maybe
that'll
and
work
who
out.
knows?
Oh,
I
me.
know.
Well,
I thought your
what I
name
was saying about
Trot.
Agnes, the character in the
No,
book,
Trot was my middle name.
is she is portrayed
Have I been
somewhat
calling you the
in like
wrong
a
name this whole
sexist
time?
way.
No.
In that
I've been trying going by Trot.
like
You know, new name, new place, all that.
she
How's it working
is
out?
good because she is a
I'm
caretaker.
not sure yet.
And
Would you rather I call
when
you
like
David
she's
or Trot?
contrasted
Oh,
to
no,
Dora
no,
later,
it doesn't
it's,
matter.
it's like
It's all
Dora
good.
doesn't know how to be a
Apollo.
good wife, but
Oh,
Agnes
it's,
would be like a good wife, and she kind of already
Oh,
is
okay, I
because she
see
takes
how
care of
it
her
is.
sick father, and that's
I'll
gross
stop
and
recording
weird.
now, yeah? Bye, guys.
But I did
Bye.
kind of feel like making this character a guy kind of changed those dynamics around a little bit, where it's actually kind of cool that
I've started
or
school,
interesting to have like
and
a
I've met
male
a
character
surprising amount of
whose
people who want to be in my
kind of
videos.
main goal
I
in
was
life is
trying
to
to figure
take
out how
care
to
of his
introduce
father
them all,
and
and
stuff
Asher
like
suggested
that.
I do this kind of
Right.
interview.
All
thing,
right,
so
time to meet a bunch
Here
of
we
new
go.
people.
I've always wanted to make vlogs.
Um,
I just never had the attention span to stick to it for more
Annie.
than a few weeks, you know? Now
I love
get to
this
live
whole
my
friend
life.
group,
Wow.
and I wish I had been
Yeah,
able to
I know,
like
right?
show the dynamic
your
of
name?
it more.
I'm
And the
Annie.
reason that I put like
Apollo,
the Twitter
apparently.
app in
Nah,
the
it's Asher.
video is,
Doris Benma.
is because
Pleasure to meet you all. Valerie Strong. You can call me
I
Paul.
wanted people to
I'm
actually
Jack.
really check out their
Maddie's
Twitters
best friend.
because
What's your
I put a
favorite
lot more of that
subject in
dynamic on Twitter because I couldn't really fit it into the
English, I
show.
told you. I thought I told
Right.
you. Tried.
I know. I just want to have it be consistent. Ooh, I like history.
I love
You
the
like learning about the world.
interview.
Yeah.
Like,
Math. Like all
Ah,
kinds of
man.
math, you know?
So the way that I
Biology.
imagined
I
that
wanna
this
be
friend
doctor.
group came together
I don't know.
is that I think that before Annie
History,
and Val started
I've had good
dating,
teachers in that.
it was kind of
Who's
two
your
separate
favorite
friend groups where
musician,
one was
or band?
Dora, Annie, and Jack, and the other was Val
Who's the sex
and
party?
Asher.
Lucier?
And then
Being
when
a
like
lass,
Val and
definitely.
Annie started dating, they all kind of
She-
became
I
a
love her so
5-person
much.
friend
Have you heard of
group.
Dodie?
Yeah, I think so.
She's so good. You should check her out.
If you could have dinner with one historical figure, who would it be?
Dr. Hanley Heimlich? I want to find out who was a fraud or not.
I love that Val is like,
Ooh,
I want to know if
that's
this
a good
famous
one.
doctor was
I
a
mean,
fraud. Like, the
Yeah,
only reason
it's
she wants to have
gotta
dinner with
be
him is to
Steve
interrogate
Irwin.
him.
Yeah, that guy's amazing.
Does Terry Pratchett count? I mean, he's not exactly historical.
Yeah, he counts.
very
Is Freddie
specific
Mercury
selections for all
historical
of these
figure?
people.
Yeah,
It was
yeah.
him.
Mary Queen of Scots. I just want to know.
Ones I would
what I'm
not
doing, you know?
even think.
Yeah, I get
To
it.
want to
What's your
meet.
zodiac sign?
Yeah.
Leo.
Oh, I love
Alright.
this because Dora,
Capricorn.
especially through her Twitter, is established as being very into astrology.
Leo,
Um,
like Annie.
hmm
But
And even
I'm an
here,
Aries.
like she knows her moon as well.
Sagittarius,
Jack right there was
favorite high
texting
school cool
get
memory.
bored to ask, hey, what's my
The
zodiac
day Annie
sign?
asked me out.
Um,
Gave me roses.
That's so sweet.
Yeah, it was.
I have 2. One is the day I asked out Val.
And already here, this is
I waited for her at her
hinting at some
locker
future
after
stuff.
class with a bouquet of
Because
roses.
Annie has 2 favorite
It
moments.
was just perfect
Oh
and
my
beautiful.
gosh, what could
you know?
that mean for the future of
Yeah.
public history?
So there was this one time.
Tune in next week.
Annie and I got detention.
Yeah.
And
Or
so
tuned
we
in in
ended
a
up
couple
playing
days
Hangman,
because I did
right?
like 3 episodes a
And
week, which was wild.
She just came up with those like really gross jokes. She made me guess.
Oh man.
It was amazing.
But yeah, this
And then the
this whole
other
friend
is
group
when
was
Jack and I
fun
got
to write.
detention,
And you guys
we
like all
played
had really good
Hangman the
like
whole
chemistry
time. We
together. It
just
was
kept
awesome.
coming up with ridiculous
Yeah, it was
stuff
a fun
to put
little
on the
group.
board.
Yeah.
That was fun.
Last year we did an extra credit project where we read Jane Eyre.
So I
and then
actually
the teacher
made
said we
Asher's
can make a
Spotify account,
playlist
and I
of
made that Jane
music
Eyre
that we
playlist.
think Jane Eyre would listen to. So I basically
Um,
got the whole class to.
I didn't know
listen to
you made
music that I
Spotify
like.
account for
It
it.
was fun.
Yeah, no, that was
Yeah.
like part of the transmedia.
Do you still have the
Um,
playlist?
Uh-huh.
Yeah, I'll
where
text you the link.
He
I don't
like
think it's
would
happened yet.
post different playlists.
I think it's probably me, like, you know, prom or graduating and all that.
And that's pretty much all the people I've met.
Those are the
I'll put
those
all
are the
their
new
Twitters up
characters in the show
so you can follow them.
that
and
you should
Yes.
care
I guess that's
about.
it. See you guys.
That's basically the
run
summary of
through.
this episode. But yeah, Asher's Spotify. I think I linked it in his Twitter bio. He just has a bunch of different playlists that he made, including the Jane Eyre playlist. But also, one of my favorite little transmedia things. This is his playlist that he made about his feelings for David. And he just like posts it like, screw it. I'm sharing this.
So, what do you want to talk about?
I don't know. What do you usually talk about?
I think
My
that
life.
Annie just like
I guess
really
you know
likes
what's happening, but
vlogs.
things have been pretty quiet
And it's
recently.
why
so
I
I don't
made
really
her
have much to
favorite
talk about.
musician Dodie
Oh,
earlier.
Come on. You're getting used
Because
to a whole
Dodie
new
was a
place. You've
vlogger,
got
started
plenty
out as a
going on.
vlogger.
I mean, what can I say?
I didn't know that.
I'm
Yeah.
going to classes, which are fine.
So she's like,
Aunt
I want to be
Betsy
in your
and
vlog,
Fanny are
David.
nice,
David says,
you
okay,
know,
what do you want to
everything's
talk
going
about?
good.
And he's like, I don't know. What
Based
do
on
you
your
want
older
to talk about?
videos, I
What do
think
you
your
do?
viewers would be very happy to hear you're doing well.
I feel like that's
You've seen those.
a
did
lot
you?
of his videos.
Val and I
Yeah.
binged
Goes
them
through a
all the other
period where
day.
he's like,
Yeah, I probably
Let's just
should have
talk.
taken some of those down.
Yeah.
Only if you want to.
Although,
Honestly,
it's like
I'm glad I watched them.
funny
You
that
barely
David
told us
didn't
anything
really
about
realize
yourself
that, like,
when
oh,
you got here.
if my
yeah,
new friends
it's a little
know about my
hard to talk
YouTube
about,
channel, they
you know,
will be
to
able
people.
to watch my
I mean,
videos and see
the
the
camera's
horrific
different.
couple months I just went through.
Well, I'm glad you're here,
Um,
David.
I'm glad I'm here too. So,
yeah, right.
you're
Just to
dating
have your
Val.
life out
Yep.
there like that.
For
Yeah.
about a
How
year
odd that
now.
must seem.
But the pin on your backpack.
All
my
right,
friend
it's time to
Tommy
learn
has
what
one just like that, but
bisexuality
it's
is.
a rainbow. Yours is different.
Oh yeah, that's the bisexual flag.
Huh. So you're bi
He was
then.
like, huh.
It'd be a bit weird to
Sounds
have the
interesting.
flag if I wasn't.
Yeah,
No,
sorry.
never heard of it.
I guess I just haven't met many bi people.
Love that David's
I'm
like, so
sure
you're
you
bi
have.
then? And she's like, it's kind of weird to have
Yeah,
the
I
pin
guess.
if I was bi.
I just don't
If I
know.
wasn't, like, why would I have the pin?
So you're dating Val right now, but in the future you could see yourself with a guy?
Well, right now I see myself dating Val in the future.
Yeah, sorry.
But yes,
I feel like
hypothetically, I might.
Blunderstone,
Do you
like,
like guys and girls equally?
in Blunderstone,
Yeah, I'd
like
say
Tommy
I do,
is his friend,
but not
and
all bi
like
people are like that.
and
Some prefer
like so he
one
knows
gender
like
to
that lesbians
others.
exist and
It
he knows that
depends on the
non-binary
person.
people exist
Everyone's
because of
different,
Wilkins.
you know?
But like I don't
If you
think that
feel you're
Blunderstone
bi,
is like a
you're
super
bi.
progressive town, and that is implied
Right.
in the
That's
way that like
interesting.
Tommy is the
Definitely.
lesbian
Hey,
and stuff like
There's
that.
the topic for your video.
So I think that this is
Intro
genuinely like
to
David learning a lot of stuff.
bisexuality.
Yeah, thanks for your help.
Hey, no problem.
Going out into the big world,
Yes. Okay.
meeting a bi
Dora.
person. Dora.
Oh, Dora, you absolute
Oh,
mess.
Dora.
Yeah.
There's one thing missing from your interview video.
And again, it's like
What?
anyone
You
who
didn't answer any of
mildly
the
flirts
questions.
with him, David's like, oh. And I mean,
figure the
Dora's
people
doing that
watching
from the
know
start.
that stuff about me
but
already.
I don't.
Aw, Faith
Come on,
is
David,
great.
you can't stay a mystery forever. It won't be. It will only be alluring for so long.
Like, oh, you're alluring. I mean, come on.
Okay. Favorite musician or band?
You skipped the first question.
Because it was super boring. Favorite musician or band?
I don't know. I don't think I have an answer for that.
If you could have dinner with any historical person, who would it be?
Reptar.
I'm sorry. I don't think I have an answer for that one either.
David Copperfield, everybody, a mystery even to himself.
And I mean, that's
You're
kind
amazing,
of
Lauren.
true. Like,
So okay.
that's...
I know,
kind of-
right? She's
I do
not
know.
wrong.
She's
I'm
not
Pisces.
wrong.
That means your birthday's around this time.
Yeah, because
Yeah, it was yesterday, actually.
I
March
put this
1st.
up on March 2nd.
David, why didn't you tell us?
I don't know. I'm new here. I didn't want you guys to feel obligated to celebrate.
As if
her.
celebrating's a chore. Come on, we're throwing you a party.
What perfect
really
timing.
don't have to do that.
I want to.
Dora
Come
is...
on, it'll be
Dora's
fun.
a
Do
complicated
you think
character
your
in
Mama
the
let us
book
have
as
it
well,
here?
because in
I
the
mean, I
book,
guess I can ask
there's
her.
like valid things
Great.
that make her a bad
Maybe we
match
can
for
loosen up a
David.
little bit.
And then there's the
Yeah.
stuff where Charles
Yeah,
Dickens is
maybe.
like, well, she doesn't cook enough. So she's a bad wife. And it's like, but there are like valid things of like she
So Aunt Betsy
is
agreed with Dora
selfish,
that I should
and
have an
she's
18th
kind of
birthday
self-centered.
party, and I thought it
and
might
she's
be worth
not
it to
she
film
really
some
is
of
like
it.
not
so
a good match for
here we
David.
go.
Hi, Fanny.
But I
Aunt Betsy.
wanted
Right.
those things to be
Well,
the
there you
like
are.
the real things
Lucky
and
for
like
you.
her actual
It's your party
faults,
after
to
all.
not just be
I
like
was just
rooted
getting
in
my camera.
sexism.
Want to say anything?
Right.
Jen,
If
happy
we're gonna make
birthday,
it modern,
child.
let's
It's been good
make
to
it
have you
modern.
here.
Yeah.
Can you guess what I got you for your birthday?
Is it shaped like a rhombus and attached to a string?
Not quite, but nice deduction.
It's a kite.
It's so sweet that you two are together now.
Thanks, Dora.
No, like seriously, I'm
So
so happy
actually,
for you
this-
and Annie both.
What
I
Dora,
remember,
the stuff
like, geez,
Dora's
like,
saying here,
10
these
years
lines
ago
are actually more in
you
the
and
book
Jack
from
would practice kissing
Annie's
each other,
mom.
Annie.
And I was like, I want this
His
section,
mom.
I want this part to be in the show,
What does
but
it matter?
Annie's mom is
You're
not
clearly
going to be an
now. You guys are like an old married couple.
I'll let Dora say it.
Annie?
Yeah.
Well, I'd say she's wise beyond her years.
But Annie, I remember you texting me and asking
So what's
Dora Val has a
the
crush
thing
on
about
you,
in the
don't know what
book,
to do,
the dynamic between Dr.
don't know if I
Strong
wanna
is the
be in a
character,
romantic
no first name, I just
relationship.
chose Val, and then Eddie
feels right. I'm all for it.
is he's a
And
lot
here we are
older
now.
than her,
Dora, stop.
and
Okay, I'll stop.
basically
I'm just so happy for
everybody
you
thinks
guys.
that she is cheating
Oh,
on him with Jack
Hey,
Malcolm.
Azure.
Oh, I tried.
What's up?
Okay.
Nothing really.
That
Happy
she's
birthday.
cheating on her old
Thanks.
husband with
I'm
Jack
not really
Malvin.
used to
But
having
no,
a
she
birthday party.
Why
she
is
kind of
that?
like married Dr. Strong just to like
back home, the only
not
person I
necessarily
would
for
have
money,
invited
but
was
just
Tiny.
like
So usually I
live
just went to a
comfortably.
movie with her, Peggy,
Um,
and
Right.
Mom.
but there's a lot of scenes that really like show
You
like
okay?
no, she genuinely loves him.
Yeah, it's just
And
my first birthday.
the thing with
without her.
Jack Malden is he kind of like leaves
I'm sorry for bringing
and
it up.
Don't be
doesn't come
sorry.
back. But I
I just
just
kinda
want I
realized.
was like, you know
You gonna
what,
be
we're gonna
okay?
do polyamory.
Yeah,
it's fine.
Yeah.
I'm just leaving. I just wanted to
Yeah.
tell you happy birthday, man.
Thanks for coming. Of course. See you at school.
Definitely.
Has anyone seen my hair tie?
And that comes back later in season 2.
Well, I think that was a success. Right, David?
Asher
Yes.
here is like,
Thanks for,
okay, this
you
is
know,
happening, I guess.
pushing me to do
Oh
this.
well.
Of course. Feel like I know you a bit better now. Bye, David.
He's literally being like, oh wait, uh-oh. Oh no, straight people.
Oh,
Oh my god, I thought she was leaving and she opened the closet door.
No,
I think I
no,
left
she's
my
getting
phone
back.
somewhere.
Oh, I'll get it.
Salt immortal sea stepping our
So
mass.
this is like a scene
and
in the book
Stark
where
and Black
David
Ship.
watches
Embarking the
like
ram and ate and
Dr. Strong and Annie
tears,
cuddled up and
with
reading
bitter and
together.
sore dread upon us.
And that kind of is meant to be the first implication, like, no, she actually does love him. And there's like an illustration of it in the book that I really like, and I kind of wanted to recreate that illustration with that shot.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Yeah, it's very intimate activity, reading together.
Yeah. Is that okay? Episode
So
39.
Asher and I discovered that we have something pretty major in
I
common.
mean, the thing is,
Yeah,
yes,
we're
you're
both
both only
only
children, but
children raised
also
by a
literally
single
everyone
parent.
in this show
Except
is an
yours
only
was your
child.
dad.
Yeah,
Like,
my mom died
because everyone
when
in
I
the
was
book
5,
is
so
only
I don't
child.
remember it all.
Like,
And
Emily's-
you've never even met your dad.
Emily's mom
How do you-
passed.
oh,
David's,
you watch my videos, yeah.
David's dad
I
passed. He was
did,
raised by
and
just his
I
mom.
mean, Annie said you
Asher's
could talk
mom,
to us about stuff, but
just like everyone's
just,
an
I
only
just want
child.
you to know, don't
I'm
feel
pretty sure
pressure to talk
it's
about
implied
it.
like Jason and Tommy
get
would
it,
all be
yeah.
only children.
I do kind of want to talk about my
Dickens
mom, though,
sticking
if
to
that's
his
okay.
theme.
Yeah.
Of course.
If you
I mean,
are
Aunt
a
Betsy's always
protagonist of a
saying how
Dickens
she was
novel,
too young to
you
raise a
have
child.
at
And she
least
was only
one
20 when
dead
she
parent.
had me. But
Yes.
even if that is true,
Don't be a child from a Dickens novel.
No,
that
it's
is the
too
moral.
young.
She
of this
tried her
story.
best.
I mean, it'll end
you know?
okay for
she
you,
definitely
but it
did
sucks
the
to
best that she
start.
could. She tried really, really hard.
Yeah, I mean, I have something similar with my dad. I mean, it's a little different because he was older, but
David kind of like retrospectively thinking about his mom.
You don't have to talk about anything
It would
you
have been
don't
an
want to
important thing
either.
to include because
thanks. My dad,
like,
you know, he had
it was a shitty
some medical
situation, and she
problems,
was in a
mental
shitty situation,
stuff.
but she also
They really started to
put him in a
develop
shitty
after my
situation,
mom
and it's like
died. So
I think that David does kind of have
I
to
do
reckon
have
with the
to
fact that
take care of him sometimes.
like
I'm so sorry.
Like you said, he
like,
does his
they
best.
say this later, like the idea that like
I
parents
think
have problems.
It's kind of funny. Like there's a moment
Right.
as you're growing up when you realize that
I think in the book,
your parents
Agnes's
are
dad is
dealing
an
with their own
alcoholic.
problems. Like
I don't remember
adults are people
exactly.
too.
But that's why
That's
she kind of takes
interesting.
care of
I
him.
never really thought about it that
but
way
I
before.
thought mental health.
Yeah, and I
would
guess
fit
kids have that
more because
realization at different ages too.
I
Yeah.
kind
Yeah,
of
because it depends on how big the problems
Like,
are. It's
I
a
think
part
that-
of growing up, really.
Yeah, yeah.
mental health, especially in like my friend Balf actually like talked about this because they're like a
really
they really
heavy,
like this
really
series, and I
fast.
really appreciate them for like
I think
expressing
it's
that
my
for me
fault,
and like
sorry.
No,
like,
don't
analyzing
apologize.
it.
Seriously.
And
Everyone watching here is probably so
talking
sick of
about
hearing my
especially, like,
troubles. Yours
neurodivergent
are a welcome
communication.
relief.
If you say so.
because
All right, guys. Bye.
the stuff I don't say outright, but like the way that like David and Aunt Betsy communicate and David and Asher communicate and stuff like that is really meant to be like.
Guess who came to visit? Guess.
Guess who came to visit?
Yes,
I don't know. Who is that?
I know, you ruined it. It's Peggy. She's here.
What was I
Hi,
saying?
everyone.
Okay, you have to tell me everything that's been going on in Blunderstone. I've been talking to you and Tommy and Wilkins over Twitter, but it's not
something
the
also
same.
that I've also struggled with, and I think it's good that like
Yeah? Is it what I think
David
it is?
like finds kindred
Maybe.
spirits and people like
Mr.
Aunt Betsy.
Murdstone was kicked out of your house.
But basically, the reason
Yeah.
I made it mental health for Mr.
Yeah,
Asher's
someone
dad is
realized
to kind
there's
of make it like an
nothing in the
inherited
will
thing,
that
maybe.
let him stay
that-
there, so
like a
he's
genetic
gone.
thing.
He
Oh, yeah,
that makes
Ed's
more
gone.
sense.
House or
No, gone from Blunderstone.
Ooh, Ed's
I guess he went
gone.
to go live with his sister.
So Ed's
Wait, whose house
sister
is it
is
Yours,
more of a
I
major
think.
character in the book in that
Nobody told me
she's
I had a
basically
house.
like
Well, you
live,
do.
in like the
You'll
first
probably
half
be
of the
getting
book,
something
she's
about
like
that in the mail
living
pretty
with
soon.
David and
How many
his
people
mom
actually
and
know
Ed.
where you went?
And she's
Oh,
just
yeah, I did kinda
terrorized.
vanish,
She's like
didn't I?
complicit
Yes,
in
you
the
did.
terrorization of just
You
of that whole family.
come
Like
back
she's
now,
horrible.
You know?
And I
Oh, yeah.
cut her out because
I'm
there's just too
sorry.
many characters. I
not
just wanted
sure
to
that I
nod to
want
her.
to. It
Right.
would be a hassle to transfer him back to Salem after all that, and I like it here with Aunt Betsy and Fanny.
It's literally
and,
been like
and,
2
and I'm going to
weeks.
college soon,
since-
hopefully.
like,
And,
you want to go back to Blunderstone?
Fine. It was just an
And he's
idea.
like, not at all.
Actually, like
Me
people
too.
are nice here.
Man,
Yeah.
what did you think the good news was?
oh,
I
I,
love
thought
how
you were going to
invested
update me
David
about you and
is.
Mr. Barkis.
In their relationship.
Well,
Well, recently we did officially become a thing.
Peggy,
What's fu-
that's great. I'm
I also
happy
think
for
it's
you.
so
Yeah,
funny how
I guess
Peggy
you and
is
Emily's
always
little
like
scheme worked out,
so
huh?
tentative in every step.
I don't know what you're talking
Where
about.
the last time she
Uh-huh.
asked, she was like, she was like, well, I guess
Okay,
we're
yeah.
moving in together
You guys
and we're
actually like
maybe
each other,
dating.
right?
And now she's like, we're officially a thing now. It's like,
Oh, speaking of Emily, you just started
Still
spring
so
break, right?
cautious to
Yeah.
say it though.
Well, I was wondering if it's all right with your aunt, of course, if you might want to come back to Yarmouth.
all right, back to
Oh,
Yarmouth.
I'd love to.
Emily
Sure.
again. I
Hey,
hope that she's doing
I'd
well
love
and is
to.
not
All right,
mingling
then.
with any nefarious
I'll
sorts.
go talk to your aunt.
Sure. I'll turn the camera off. See you
We're
guys.
going back to the OG friend group.
Yeah. But there's someone else there. Uh-oh.
Here I am, back in Yarmouth. It's funny.
I'm
you know,
like
I got this
watching
camera in
all
the
of
first
these
place because I
episodes.
was coming
and I'm just
here.
thinking, like, where did that
so
shirt
much
go?
stuff has happened.
Why don't I
since
have
then,
that
like-
shirt anymore?
Like a ridiculous amount of stuff. Right now, I'm waiting for Cameron and Emily. They said they were going to film with me today, so yeah, just waiting. I haven't exactly spoken to Emily much since I've been here. I've mainly been hanging with the Pegs, you know, so it'll be good to see her. Hey, guys.
Hey,
Yeah,
I
she
am
got to-
back. I
Yeah.
hope you missed me,
I
Phil.
love
I'm
Emily.
sure
Like,
they did.
the star of the show is back.
Seriously,
Yeah.
I've missed you a lot.
It's great to see you, too. So what's been happening here?
Ugh, nothing as usual.
That's not true. The fudge shop closed.
Cam, no one cares about the fudge shop.
I care.
Well,
I
nothing
love
really
her.
important.
We care about the
Fudge is
important
important.
things.
Fudge is
Fudge.
Fine,
important.
fine. Besides
Yes.
the fudge shop, nothing else has happened. Well, Except the last couple of days have been pretty interesting.
Yeah? Why?
Well,
She's
since
like
it's spring
texting
break,
Jason like it's time to make your dramatic entrance.
vacation homes around here come to
Yeah.
stay for a week or two.
Like barge in
and usually
15
it's not
seconds.
anyone
Go.
particularly interesting, but I found out
But
recently
the,
that someone pretty special is visiting.
The thing she says
Really?
about like
Who?
this is like the time of the year when people with vacation
Whoa.
homes come
Hey,
down.
Daisy.
Is especially meant to imply like,
Jason.
Jason's family is pretty.
What are you
wealthy.
doing here?
My family's got a place out
Yeah.
here.
Yeah.
I saw some of your old videos and was like, hey, that's Yarmouth. And so I had to slide into Emily's
Slid
DMs
into Emily's
and tell her I was
DM.
visiting.
Jesus.
And told her we should hang out.
God.
After all, any friend of David's is a friend of mine.
Uh-oh.
That's incredible.
I can see why you liked him so much, David. He's a great guy.
Oh, shucks. I mean, I can see why David's such a fan of you. I mean, you're very, very engaging.
I tried.
David's like, oh no,
glad you two
both of
became
my
friends so
former
quickly.
crushes are now flirting. This is horrible.
Oh my god! If I was David, I would just throw up right
by the way,
there
we're gonna be late for the
after those
I think
sentences.
he does. I just
Sorry,
think,
David.
like
Jason
your
and I
expression
got
on your
movie
face
tickets.
there
I'll
is
catch
like
up with
he's
you
probably
later.
gonna sue.
Yeah, for sure. See you later. Bye. They've been spending a lot of time together?
Yeah, it's pretty sweet.
You know he has a girlfriend, right?
Does he? He didn't mention her.
Ugh.
Maybe they broke up.
Really? They seem pretty serious last time I checked. I'll ask him next time I see him.
Also, guys and girls can just be friends.
I know.
It's echoing Tommy
It's
from
just a feeling.
Well, I'm
earlier,
glad
like
Emily
in
has
her intro
a new
episode.
friend.
She's like,
Seems like I'm the only one she
2.0.
talks to sometimes.
Really? That surprises me. I feel like she's just so, extroverted.
Well, she probably wants to be friends with people who don't care about fudge. You know what I mean?
that's a sad little
Yeah.
line there.
I get it.
That was sad.
Yeah. Where Cam kind of realizes like she wants more than me, and it's just sad.
So
I just
How
love the
you been?
colors, the color
Come here,
scheme in this
dude.
episode. Just like the blankets, the tapestries in the
Really
back,
miss you, Daisy.
and then Ben's shirt and stuff.
Really?
Of course I did. You
Very
just
colorful.
went and up
It
and
does
left.
look nice,
I asked
yeah.
Tommy what happened to you, and she said,
And like the yellow
Very
kind
"It's a
of
video."
match.
So I did, and
Yep.
wow.
And then there's
Yeah,
me just in all
I
black.
guess.
That kind of fits
There was a lot that
thematically.
was happening that I didn't tell you about.
Yeah, I'll say, but I'm all caught up now. It's all good.
So this is like
Well,
saying
I mean, that's
Jason
not
kind
fair.
of
I mean, you get
realized
to catch
what
up
was
on my
going
life, but I have
on
no
and
idea
why
what
it
you've
was such
been
a
up
big
to.
deal to David that he
Emily and I
ratted
started
out Mr.
talking,
Mel
but
and stuff
that's
like
about it.
that.
Mm-hmm.
Are
And
you
he's like
and Josie still
apologizing,
together?
but he's like
Yeah.
he kind of is
Yeah, we're
too
still
casual
together,
about it. Like he
waiting on
doesn't
college
say like
acceptance and such.
he doesn't make as
Oh,
much of a
yeah,
big
me
deal about it
too.
as he should
It's
have.
kinda
Like
scary.
he doesn't. He's
Yeah,
not apologizing
definitely
profusely.
scary, and
He's
it's your
just
whole
like, hey,
life. You
sorry.
gotta decide right
Yeah.
now.
He's one of the ones who just thinks
not
that
really.
he says sorry and
Tons of
let's
people
move
go
on.
to college, and they go in doing something and come out doing something completely
You
different.
don't know my parents, man. I mean, if I haven't made a decision by freshman year that they're gonna kill me,
Oh, I'm sorry. I didn't know.
no, it's fine.
People keep telling me to stop saying I'm fine if I don't really mean it.
Yeah, but that's you. You're a liar, Daisy.
I'm not a liar. It's just, it's hiding my feelings, I guess.
Yeah, but I don't do that like you do. And when I
Sure,
say it's
sure,
fine, I mean
Jason.
it.
Sure,
It's
you
fine.
don't.
Okay.
Hello, you two. How's the guy talk?
Very good, thank you.
Awkward and
is your turn
filled
with
with tension.
Yes,
Thank you.
please.
What?
Have fun.
What's happening?
Oh, nothing. I just noticed something watching your last couple of videos.
Emily Ever the
You've got a
matchmaker.
bit of a connection with
Like,
someone.
Always
huh?
love on her mind.
I don't know who you're talking about.
Oh, you know me, David. Always a romantic. Are you gonna say it, or do I have to?
Can you?
Dora Spenlow. She's cute, and she's into you.
Really? You really think she's into me?
Don't do it, David. Don't do
yeah,
it.
I have eyes. I wouldn't call a guy alluring on a whim.
I guess. Yeah, maybe that's kind of something.
Maybe that's kind of
Definitely.
something.
And I just wanted to tell you in case you hadn't noticed, which you clearly hadn't.
Like I know how obtuse
Thanks,
you are.
Emily.
And I also just
Like,
wanted
just
to
in
make
case
sure
you're
that you weren't
stupid,
still
I wanted to tell you.
into me or anything.
Well, Emily, I don't know if I ever really was. You know, these past couple months,
It's so funny
I
because
feel like
like
I've
in the
grown up
book,
a
this
lot.
is like
You know,
5 years
and
ago.
It feels like forever
It's
ago.
like
I was
months
just a kid
later,
then.
maybe.
It was.
I was a kid then. It was literally in December.
I know.
Well, yeah.
I was
but
just
you
a
know what I
boy
mean.
2 months
I
ago.
was
Now I'm a
only
man.
boy. No.
I do. It does feel like a while ago. And you do seem so much more mature. It's nice to see.
Thank you.
I'm really glad you're happier, David.
Aww.
I'm gonna miss you.
Well, I mean, I'll come back. I'll visit. I'll visit a lot.
Why are you gonna miss him?
Of course you will.
Where are you
Bye,
going,
David.
Emily?
Bye.
Find out next week
No, find out
on
season
Public
2.
History. Oh gosh, that's right.
All right. Oh, this episode is cute.
Make sure you focus it right. I don't want it coming out blurry.
Don't worry. I've used plenty of cameras in my day. This one might be a bit fancier, but the mechanics are the same.
Hi. Hi, Trotwood. Why don't you sit down?
She's like, you're like, oh god, am I in trouble?
What's
up? Yeah.
Well, it seems there was a mix-up in the mail. You kept getting letters sent to Blunderstone. Miss Peg finally managed to get all of it forwarded here.
Those are literally just like
I think
envelopes
it's
full
quite
of plain paper.
inconvenient that no one bothered to find out where you actually live before sending out your college letters.
Well, what does it say?
What does it say? I'm still opening it.
I know it's closed. I don't know.
Like you can clearly see from here, kind of, that it's like plain. There's nothing on
I
there.
didn't get in.
Keep
We'll
looking.
never know.
She did say letters
Trade
full
secret.
of trust.
Yeah. Oh god. I just look whenever I look back at like footage I filmed later, it's always stuff like that that makes me really annoyed with myself. Like, why didn't I just like put Laura Mipsum on those pages
we
or
are
something?
very happy
Be
to
a
offer
little
you,
bit, work a little bit better.
I got in.
Yay! He's going to college.
Oh, I'm so
Yes,
proud of
an
you.
educated boy.
Congratulations. You'll be fine. Oh.
She's like, handshake. He's like, no, big hug.
I can't believe it. I mean, I can't believe it.
Well, I say this calls for a celebration.
Aw, I love
Order
this little
pizza?
family.
Oh, well, I gotta tell Asher. I gotta tell Emily.
The amount of stuttering I did
so
while
many
playing
people.
David
I mean,
is
it's-
crazy.
it's
I think I
absolutely a
developed
character,
a
though.
stutter because I put a stutter into
I got in.
Yay!
We love happy David moments.
All right, there's just 2 episodes left. Wow.
Hello.
Oh, dear.
It's a really nice day out. We were spending it outside, but it got too hot, so we came in. How's
That-
everyone doing?
I'm pretty
Right.
sure
It was
that this
so
episode
nice
did
outside,
take
I
place
just wanted to
outside
jump in the
originally.
fountain.
but we just
I was
couldn't
gonna say, wasn't that a
organize it.
switch we had to make because it was like
Yeah.
raining or something?
I'm pretty sure, yeah.
David, how was Yarmouth?
It was good. I ran into an old friend.
Oh, I know. I was watching the videos.
Yeah.
Mr. Wickens?
Oh God, Mariah,
Hi,
it's
Mariah.
teen
I knew
time.
that was you.
You're like
How was your father?
25.
He's fine.
Has he put any more
Like,
thought
hello,
into our
kiddos.
deal?
Do I have an opportunity for you?
I don't know. He hasn't really talked
And-
about it.
I was trying to decide like how much
know
of
how
Uriah
much
just
stock he
being an
puts into your
absolute creep
opinion.
to
I'm sure
actually put
if you
in
can
the
convince
show
him that
with like
this
the
investment
relationship
is
between
a
Mariah
great
and Asher.
Mhm.
Okay.
And like I do
Mr.
think that like this is part of
Yeah, there's
her like wanting youthful energy is just also just being a
Have a
real
nice
creep
day.
about Asher. Ugh.
What was
Yeah.
That's Mariah. She's trying to make some sort of business deal with my dad.
Is it about her app?
Yeah, she's been trying to get him to invest in it. I don't know why she's really talking to me about it.
I guess she wants to get in your good graces.
Yeah, maybe.
So, I think you all need to
I
congratulate
don't know what you guys are
David
laughing
on his
about. Someone told a
college
joke just before this.
Yeah.
Thank you. I honestly didn't expect to get in with all this moving around. I thought they'd consider me a problem child or something.
Ethan Michael
I'm just glad that the mail got sorted out.
playing around over there.
Why do
That's
they still
cute.
send that stuff out?
Friendship.
I think they want to make it more personal. Well, yeah, but there's so much more that can go wrong. I mean, we have the perfect example right here. If the post office hadn't figured out where David lived now, he never would have known.
That's true.
Yeah, don't you think that there's something exciting about physically opening the envelope?
Yeah, I'm on Val's side on that one. I mean, we wrap up stuff, presents, for a reason.
This is such
right?
a.
And also creates. I don't
I
know.
don't even. This isn't even an argument. I don't even.
Drama.
Why did I write this in? It's cute. But I guess it's just like establishing friendship dynamics.
Hey,
it's just
you want to drink
a friend group being a friend group.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's cute.
Sure.
It's what happened.
They're trying to hit each other.
Yeah. Val and I are gonna go anyways. We're getting ice cream. See you tomorrow.
Bye.
You coming?
Do ice cream?
Yeah.
Nah, I don't want to crash your date.
It's not crashing, Jack. We like having you there.
Really?
Yeah.
All right then.
Late for me.
Well, I guess I should turn this off then.
Don't worry. I'm sure you'll be seeing plenty more of me in the future. See you later, alligators.
Yeah, because I'm going to be dating David.
Yeah.
She just knows what she wants and she's going for it. All right,
Get
last episode of season 1.
I've been thinking about it
Wow.
recently, and I
think
kind of
this
want
is
to
the
take a
first time
break
this
from
season
making
we see
videos.
David
Not
wearing
permanently. I don't think, but that's
Which
why I
is
said break.
canonically his favorite
Just for a
color.
little bit.
And I
feel
think
like
that's like
There's not much
thematic.
to say. I'm here with Aunt Betsy and
comfy.
Fanny.
Yeah.
And I found friends in
He wears
tons
red
of
when
new
he feels
places.
comfortable.
And I feel better
don't
about
think I
myself
have
than I
worn
have
this
in a
shirt
long time.
since
I
we
don't
did
think
this.
I realized how
Now I want to
important
pull it back out. 'cause I
talking
love it.
about things is. I mean, it's nice to have an outlet, but for now, I want to practice telling people things in person from now on, I mean, how many times have I asked someone how they know something and they say, "Oh, I watched one of your videos."
Yeah, that is
I mean,
legit.
that's not how it should be.
Like,
So, yeah,
you should just be talking to people.
a short break for now.
Well,
Get
he
my
got
head
there
together.
eventually.
Yeah.
It took
Graduate high school.
45 videos, but he got there.
Yeah.
Maybe ask Outdoors Spenla.
He's going for it,
I
too.
don't know. We'll see. But I just wanted to say thank you. I've been going through some really rough patches these past few months, and people have just been really supportive, and that means more than you'll ever be able to understand. For now, this is David Trotwood Copperfield signing off. I'll talk to you guys later.
Bye. Okay, so I decided to put the pause there because, that's where the time jump is in the book.
Okay.
Where it goes from, it's like a pretty big time jump. It's like, because at the end of this part, he's like maybe 12, 13. And by the time the time jump ends, he's like the age of actual David in the show has been since the beginning. He's like
Right.
just
Yeah.
like going to law school and stuff like that. Yeah.
At the age of 12.
Yeah, I'm trying to think if there's anything else I wanted to say about the end of that season. There was some transmedia stuff, like Twitter accounts I just wanted to look at, because we were talking about it. So are you able to see the Twitter? Okay.
Yeah.
So I love this tweet where it's like, David, I'm a Pisces. Me watches that video we did where he says what day of the week time he was born and figures out his entire chart. I'm sorry I'm like this. Well, she wants to be able to see if they're compatible zodiac-wise.
Oh, I've known plenty of girls
Yeah.
who do that.
I like this, get yourself a friend who makes great playlists. You're never looking for music because Asher had made a playlist. They're friends.
Dr. Doolittle.
So I legitimately
Oh,
so for this app, called CoStar, it's like a astrology app, and I legitimately paid this $12 in order to be able to make this little thing in character. So yeah, if you ever wanted to do like Zodiac compatibility test or whatever for the characters, here you go.
Yep, it's all there.
Yep.
$12 worth of compatibility tests.
Yeah. I was like, is there anything else I wanted to do? Like, everyone stop talking. Dua Lipa's new album is out.
That's also me though.
Yeah. Who else have we got? Annie's account. This is some of the later stuff. I want to scroll down to like earlier. Oh, we're so cute. She's really into internet cats. She loves Bone Bone. I like this where it's like, okay, so Asher Wickens, you need to find out who Miss Betsy's visitor is. Do I need to? What if it's like her long lost son or something so mysterious?
You did a lot with the Twitter.
Yeah, especially for like this friend group because I wanted to establish them. Hydration Cat
Right.
Mia, I can see you by people. Bilbo is one of my favorite internet cats. Bilbo's great.
Bilbo's by.
Yeah. My friends and I as Twitter cats, a thread. This was fun. Jack gets to be Bilbo. And then Val's Twitter is like less. There's like less on it than Annie's. Remember when Bon Appetit was a thing?
Bon appetit.
Yeah. Oh, and I guess we can show the prom photos.
The prom photos. I remember these.
Yeah, these I like knew from the beginning I wanted to take these in character photos.
Mhm.
Wait, no, this is Mariah. I have too many tabs open. And then the ones that Annie posted are further up. Here we go. And both of their ones are like, all I ever want to go to prom with my beautiful girlfriend and best friend, who is also my boyfriend, but I'm not saying it yet. And Dora, why do I keep going over to Mariah's tab? Ugh.
You're obsessed with her.
So Dora made like this her profile picture when they started dating.
Yeah.
And then it gets very awkward later, and she has to change it. The flowers I gave a certain someone and asking her to prom. A certain someone. Wow, I wonder which one of David's friends likes sunflowers. At Sunflower Dora. And then Jax is the final one. His like Twitter description is a Steve Irwin quote.
It's a Steve Irwin quote.
Yeah, he's always retweeting like animals, like zoo accounts.
Oh my gosh, that's
this is fun. Asher and I are going stag to prom tonight. Hey Asher, wanna just date so we're not the only single ones? Sorry, I don't think I'm your type. What's that supposed to be?
I'm so hurt, he said.
Yeah. Look at the snake.
Yeah, the snake picture's funny.
Yeah, anyways, that's the I just wanted to go through some of the tweets a little bit because they're fun.
Yeah.
Yeah, so season 1 was like David like realizing that he's in a bad place and going to find somewhere that's better. And then season 2 is like in the better place, but things can still go bad there. But like in
Exactly.
general, the tone of season 2 is lighter, I feel like at least to start for sure.
Oh yeah, I mean, season 1 deals with like abuse,
Yeah.
like running away,
Yeah,
there's
and
his
like
mom dying.
the
There's a
stuff in
lot
season
of dark
2 is
stuff.
also like pretty dark, where it's like the Emily and Jason stuff, and then like Dora and David, and then Mariah's whole thing.
Mhm.
Like there's some dark stuff there. But I
and then
think
Jason comes back.
yeah, I think that part of the reason it manages to still feel like a lighter season to me is just because David is just it's less like the it's less like his life is a constant, like, this sucks, and more of a things keep happening that suck, but he's in general happy.
Right.
Which is good.
It's-
I'm glad.
It's less like kicking him while he's down. And
Yeah. More
like kicking him while he's up.
He'll get kicked a few more times, but
Yep.
he gets kicked from a standing position.
More comfortable for everyone involved.
Yeah. So do you have anything else you wanted to say about that first season? Like, any thoughts? I don't know.
No, you wrapped it up pretty good. I mean, it comes full circle. Like, honestly, you could have ended the show there.
Yeah.
But there's like so much more that you did with it, which is great. Because like that's like that would be the happy end, you know?
Yeah.
I don't know if you've seen Into the Woods, but like that's the first act.
Yeah,
Into the
yeah.
Woods. But the second act,
Everything
oh my
goes
God,
bad.
things are still shit. Yeah.
And so I was considering for a while whether or not I should like film season 1 and season 2 at the same, like just film it all at once. I thought that like honestly, like in retrospect, thank God I did, because if I had tried to film season 2 later, I would not have been able to because of COVID.
Right.
But
Thank God.
I decided to just film it all at once, just so like to be able to make sure like all the actors were still in the same place, like no one had to move or whatever, and like make sure that it just maintain more continuity in general. There are very few of these kind of like vlog classic novel adaptation web series that have more than one quote unquote season. Because usually like a book is just like a full package, and once it's done, it's done. The only other ones that I really often see have second seasons are like what for books that have sequels. Like there's 2 Anne of Green Gables web series that both are really good, and both of them have more than one season because there's more than one Anne of Green Gables book, and you gotta continue on or else you won't see Anne and Gilbert get together. But for this, it's kind of like the only reason I was able to I made it 2 seasons was because it's really like 2 parts. And the time jump is what kind of allowed that.
Right. It's a nice divide.
Also, there's a surprising amount of parallels between David and Anne Shirley from Anne of Green Gables.
Oh,
where,
yeah?
like, she moves in with an older couple where one is super grumpy and the other one is much nicer. And then, like Anne has that thing with, like, Roy Gardner in the third book, and Dora is kind of David's Roy, and all that. Like, there's a lot of parallels that I wasn't expecting. But it's cute. And it's fun because they're very different books, but...
It sounds cute. Yeah, it sounds like a good one.
Yeah. But yeah, we will try to record the second season 1 sooner than 2 months from now. Than we did last time.
Let's shoot for that.
Thank you to the people watching who watched. We'll see you next time.